What's up YouTube, Sherpa Drake here coming at you with an in-depth guide to Root of Nightmare's Planets Encounter with Challenge and Tip for Master. This is my third Ron guide, so be sure to check out my Cataclysm Incision guide shown on screen now if you feel like you need to learn those as well. Before we get in, I've been forgetting to say I'm a top 100 Sherpa in the world, so if instead of watching a guide you want to just join me on a raid, hop in my Discord and let me know. Or if you're just looking to finish off your Master Triumph, catch my stream at twitch.tv/DrakeSG and jump in for one of my Master Challenge carries. Now let's hop right in. We're going to break this encounter down into 3 different subjects. 1 being layout, 2 being mechanics, and 3 being strategy. To give you the best idea on how to complete this encounter, we're going to start off by looking at the layout. This encounter is broken down into 2 sides, light and dark, shown on screen now. To break this down even further, each side is a top and a bottom, on both sides with 3 planets on each plate. There's a multitude of ways of labeling the planets, but the simplest is to number them from 1 to 6 mirrored between light and dark, on screen now. Another call out if you join for Master Raid carries we may use is Boss, Flag, and Wall. I don't have a map for these, but I'm pretty sure you can put together which planet goes where. Additionally, there are 3 planets in center, simply known as middle, left, and right. These plates are used to kill the boss and have a unique mechanic compared to most damage plates. Now we have a good look at what the encounter looks like, let's go over the mechanics. The mechanics are so easy a cave guardian can do them. The encounter before you start even shows you what it wants. Light plates on left and dark plates on the right. So your goal is to find out which ones are on the wrong side, and physically swap them to the correct side. This is usually done by finding the odd one out and then communicating which one that is. Before any of this can happen, you need to kill a set of Cabal Lieutenants or Anti-Bearers on Master. Once killed, it will give you a buff called Planetary Insight, which is when the planets will reveal whether they are dark or light. So for the lower planets, let's use a planet in the 1 position as the example. If it is an incorrect one, you would call that out and then listen for which planet is wrong on the opposite side and bring it to that location. For those of you who are directionally challenged, fear not, just remember the opposite side is where you're bringing it to, so you don't need to know your lefts and rights. So the callouts can literally look like 1, 3, 5, 5. Just know if you're picking up from the 3 position, you're going to the 1, and if you're picking up from the 1, you're going to the 3. Finally, that brings us to how we start damage. Now all plates on a side are matching. Upon killing the final set of anti-barriers, the 3 plates above middle, left, and right will be assigned a planet color as well. And it's the rudder's job to communicate who's bringing a planet to each plate. Note that it does not matter where you grab a dark planet from, as long as it's dark it will do the trick. To start damage, stand on a plate to grab the buff off the plate. Then deal damage to start the phase. This can look traditional, where you stand on the plate to deal damage without leaving, or if you're only running 1 well lock, I suggest to put the well between all 3 plates and then touch a plate to grab the buff, then move to the middle to start damage. Pro tip, the boss will always start on a duplicate colored plate, and then the odd one out, so it will always either be dark, dark, or light, dark. The challenge is you need to grab the duplicate planet instead of the odd one out. So all light planets need to be on the right and the dark on the left. Kinda easy, but also means you don't have time to mess up. On Master, this makes it slightly difficult, because the way the timing works out, if a single runner dies, back to the reef. Thus, I'd put the best players in the middle for ad clear, and make sure each runner has a setup to nuke their anti-barriers. Ad clears need to bring their A game. I personally use a Devour build to make things go smoothly and something like Arbalest on the plates. I will have a full in-depth guide on Master Challenge strategy, so if anything can be done better, check back soon. This is my 3rd Root of Nightmare guys, and I plan on making one for each encounter, so that's going to be it for now. And as the Sherpas say, a la vida.